Did I have to declare that I was live or no? And here we are. That's right. We're back. We're going to do using Break Clean like you're an employee. Oh, yeah. Wasn't enough. Cody says, come on, trolls, let's have some fun. Oh, fucking, we're almost out of Break Clean. Almost. Where'd the other box go? Oh, it's over there. I didn't have time to put that one up there because stuff's in the way, so. Dave can't work on anything because he stuck his fingers where he wouldn't stick his dick. Broke the golden rule. Fuck's sake. That one's almost out too. Come on. That's probably enough. 7th finger this time. I should stop at the machine shop tomorrow and see if my cleat track crank isn't done yet. Been 3 years. I mean, what's the rush now? Fuck. Your finger's broken. It's not like you put the fucker in anyway. God damn it. Oh. Since we're here, take a big deep breath. Chemical cabinet is very nice. A morning pick me up. You don't need coffee. You just stuff your fucking face in that son of a bitch and take a... They did not have enough to fill an order of 10. I had 7. So I fulfilled the order with what I have, and then we're good. Well, I could have on premium. I could have fulfilled an order of 10 with 3 premium line filters. And I didn't feel like pulling one off the fucking shelf back here, so I just had them drop the bay box off because, you know. A bay box missing until it was on sale again in 7 days or whatever it is. It's fine. Are they on sale this time? They are on sale this time, never mind. You got sale price. Sad that you carry more in the store. That's going to be true for a lot of things, to be fair. But for me, point of sale is everything. And, well, sad because I have a problem sad, or sad that they don't keep as much on hand because they're not hoarders and actually have a real business model. I'm just, you know, got the damn case D and someone else, Alice, be in the way, and I'm supposed to work on a house. Yeah, the parts store calling him. Hopefully life is back to normal or after August 14th when the pins come out. That has happened. We've had that discussion, especially on rare stuff. Because I got all the things. When I find one that I don't have, I make sure that I get 2, 3, 4, or 5 of them motherfuckers. I don't like not having them. Plus, I got some of them up there that got like 15 of them, so I can, as I use those down, I can make space and only have like 8. Fine. The Bay box works out well. I may have to get a larger order on the fall plow day when I have my pickup and more room. I think if you buy, well, it depends on what the promo is. If they're on promo and you buy 6 boxes, you can get the stand for free. They don't like to give you 2 stands, though. They scoff when you want 2 stands because you bought, 60 fucking boxes in the last 3 months and you want another stand put. And not the store, the corporate side of things. Wait, this is going to which shop? And then the store is like, he buys a lot of fucking Bay boxes. He's getting another rack. I have a very good store advocate. Do you got a container like that, Kyle? Or should I see if I can get you one? I think you can get them individually. I don't currently have a non-user at the moment, but I could probably get you one for a few bucks. I don't think they're very much. They're like, don't quote me, but I think they're like $7 or $8. Got steel ones. I got you. Let me know when those go on promo. Then I will. It's usually once or twice a year that they. Otherwise, the regular deal is you gotta buy 12 boxes, and I don't know that you want to buy 12 boxes. I mean, fuck, that's a lot. Yeah, I have. Those are handy as shit. I mean, a guy can throw them up on a fucking shelf and throw a block behind the back end to tilt them a little bit. Not a huge fucking inconvenience, but very cuddleable. I mean, my wife doesn't like to cuddle, but that's okay. It's a lot, but a guy who'll use them. That's absolutely true. If you can fucking you're gonna need it eventually, and the shit doesn't get any cheaper. Typically, catch it on the sale. Yeah, I'ma keep it real. I'm a fat kid. Not like oil expires. It's absolutely true. That's why I buy so much of it once on fucking. Well, I pattern the sales now because it's on break. I pattern the sales so that way I can, because they alternate. Conventional's on sale, full sim's on sale, and I fucking flip back and forth, and that way we can Lee wants to cuddle, it's fine. Fixed it. Never mind. Let's fuck away from me. Jesus Christ. Wynn's in. Hello, everybody. Hey, I plan on going to the Antique Tractor Show at now then. Is it a good show to go to? I don't go, so I couldn't tell you. I don't go to tractor shows. I refuse. Make it Toby's problem. Cody says it's a good show. He goes. I do not have Instagram. What are we talking about Instagram? Is this the message that... Why are you giving me your Instagram? You want to give me your fucking full name, your fucking social security number, and your credit score while you're at it? Fucking hell. Didn't ask. Not really the kind of guy that gives a fuck either. No, I really don't. First of all, your avatar is a fucking cat. The people that know what I do to cats don't. That is strike like 37 right out of the gate. Plus, my wife is wonderful, so you're screwed. Not literally. But Lee might want to cuddle. Kind of hates cats. Oh, I don't hate Mr. Bojangles. I despise the entire species. May you rest in peace. Okay, that one wasn't me. But, well. I was in Florida. Never mind. God damn it. The best cat is the one that keeps running away. They don't run away very far. But if you catch them with a good clip, they tumble a little bit before they splatter. It's fun. We upgraded now, though. Cats need to have a steady diet of lead. It's good for them. We need to do... It's got to start there, though. That's the difference. As far as we can go. It's got to lead with a little polymer. You know. To properly expand their diet. Randy says I'm not a troll, just watch because I relate to y'all. I'm just nursing home maintenance man, grow up on a farm. Did you grow up on a farm? Did grow up on a farm till the 80s? Nice. Randy, I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for watching, man. My German Shepherds keep them in check. There was an old creep who would round up unwanted cats and dogs and sell to the U of M. There's a story about how the feral cat problem started around here, but I'm not going to tell it on the live stream. It might have been me. Denny's in. That's a plow day story. Plow day. Tomorrow, Friday. Cody, you stopping on Friday or no? Fuck's sake. Fuck, I forgot to take those rotors over the scrap pile. Oh well. That's future Rick problems too. BORK Fest is this weekend. Story time. I wish I was. I got overruled. You got told. You need a better management team. You got your haircuts, Rick. Yep. I believe Luke would say you got told. Yeah. He's fixing to get told. I don't get told. The response to that is I do not negotiate with terrorists. And don't tell me I won't say it, because I will. So everyone that gave me shit about missing plow day or skipping BORK Fest, I mean, pretty much, except me. But at this point, it sounded like a better and better idea. Fuck it. Going out. Quitters. It's funny how turnabout is it is completely fair play. I get told lots, but I don't heat too good. You mean heed. Put a D on there. Man, it's a Wednesday before and fucking Luke isn't even here. I mean, what the fuck? What kind of quitter bullshit is that? Nathan's not here and he's camping. Or he's trying to get his fucking 10 speed to quit shifting between 7 and 10 all the time. So no discount, Terry. So what's the new plan for October? I'm weighing my options. Open to discussion. I have ground we can run. There's no question there, but gonna kind of see who's in and who's out, because I'm not biting off a piece that big again. I can tell you that. But I thought Bob already dissed it. He's dissed the fuck out of it now. I gotta bring the Cultimonster out there because he still wants to play around. So might take a week to kick in. Andrew's in. Andrew, what's happening, buddy? At least I got my table cleaned off. With the amount of money I'm going to have to spend for his fucking disc parts, he's going to be compensated very well. What about the field behind the parking lot? We fucked that one up good a couple of years ago. That's where the cows are right now, and that is one of the options that's on the table. Because now that I got a rock picker, it'll be a lot fucking easier to tackle that one. Because that was a real motherfucker. So that one's on the table. That's why I wanted to get the cows in there to fucking clean that son of a bitch up. But Bob also wasn't included on that. As soon as I get Bob out there, he's going to want to have the hoe in to get all the trees out of the way, and the fucking cat out there to level out the fucking high spot and put it in the hole, and we know how all this is going to go. It's going to fucking turn into fucking re-landscaping fucking 20 acres back there. Toby's East 2021, last time it was turned, yes. That's still yielding pretty well, though. I'd rather focus on things that are not yielding and ground that needs to be recouped. That one could have some work done on it, but that might be a spring plow day field. Are you complaining about Bob wanting to fix your landscaping? I'm not complaining in any way. I am a little bit. But he's a lot to keep up with sometimes. Because once he gets going, then you got to fucking get him to stop. I'm not ready to do Scotty's field. I got other options. I was looking at that one. Fuck, that field yielded way too well to run that son of a bitch under again. So we got fields to work on. There's another one in Bruno that I could potentially. That one that I put corn on in Bruno, that one's got some ruts in it because they were out there with trucks on a grass fire. But Bob's almost saying you have a hard time keeping up with him. No, I have a hard time, not physically. Like on a physical level, that I'm fine. But when you get him in a fucking machine, then good luck getting him to stop. Fuck. Bob, I think you're shelling a bearing. Oh, you can run a long time on the races. I just want to keep going. Okay. Even if you tell them to stop, you can't hear you. Oh, it's great fun when we go out to dinner because I sit there and yell at him the whole time. Try to buy him dinner every time he's down here working. Hey! Fuck it. You walk out there with 4 bottles of water. And he only wants one. But you stop him. What? He'll bullshit with you for an hour before he gets going, though, which is fun. I'm not too far behind. Chances are, at this rate, I'll probably be far more deaf than he is by the time I'm like 55 if I live that long. No, I always like listening to Bob's stories. That's why I always take him out to eat. Then I get Bob's stories. So does everybody else in the bar because he talks so loud he can't hear himself. It's great. Fuck, we were there until like 11 o'clock the other night. Shit. There's no background noise. All I hear is a ringing in my ears. I have to have a background noise. Whether it is fan, something. I gotta have something in the background playing. The 2 a.m. Grader story with the sheriff is the best I've ever taken off. I like my hearing. Wish I was going deaf instead of my vision gradually getting worse. No shit. I mean, you're married and have kids. At this point, hearing loss is a privilege, not a fucking deficit. Fuck. What? People start fucking... When I'm running something, people come out and they start hollering. I'm like, I can't hear a goddamn thing half the time anyway. So that's like... Come closer. Military grade tinnitus. I got fucking pneumatic tool grade tinnitus. It's fucking did her to me. Hearing loss is a requirement of marriage. Well, you haven't lost enough to not get told. Luke's not here, I had to. God damn it. Thought Jen was better people than that. Clearly I was wrong. She watching? Because that could be fun. Much. Well, fuck. My insults don't seem so pointed then. Fuck bullshit. You can tell her we're not that bad of people to be around, Cody. Well, we're going to Duluth Saturday for All Points North Beer Fest. So you're going to liberal shit show hippie town fucking IPA fest. Just saying. I fucking hate Duluth. I despise that fucking place. Fuck that place. I told her to come up to Fall Plow Day since Michelle is coming. See how that works out. Beer Fest versus BORK Fest. I know where more fun will be had. Well, Cody's already in the hole. Never mind. Not even in a good way. Never mind. I mean, I couldn't live like that. I refuse to live like that. My wife and I pretty much drive separate everywhere. Dave, get the fuck out of here. I always seek out the dark beer. Good luck. That's called On the Leash, Rick. Sounds like a 5-point harness with a fucking tether on it at this point. Is the guy one of those? Is the guy one of those where you can just push the button and let out a little bit, and then when you get too close, you can suck it all back in? Duluth is too hilly. Be a bitch in the winter with snow. I think he spelled hippie wrong, but never mind. Shannon's in. Warrior Brewing is always there. Their barrel-aged Imperials are exquisite. Not worth it. They have good beer, but I'll buy it at the fucking liquor store. I thought they were getting away from some of that, though. Some goddamn thing. I don't know. That's another... I'll just go to a liquor store. Fuck it. Buy my own. I don't need to go to a beer fest, deal with a bunch of fucking people. We're going with a crew from Garfish this year since she's a beer tender. Oh. Tell Brandon he's still on the shit list for not getting me any beer, cocksucker. Glad someone can drink beer with the new medication I'm on. Beer causes me problems. For fuck's sake. I would stop taking my medication. Fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? How it... Yeah, I don't even like. Half the time, I don't even want to deal with the people I invited here. Fuck's sake. I only do this 3 times a year to remind me how peaceful I have it the rest of the fucking year. 3 weekends of chaos is good enough for me to not ever fucking go anywhere. Fuck it. Well, the diabetes could kill me if I don't take it. No beer. I mean, fuck it. I've had a good run. Let's do it. Takes you 3 times. Well, I'm dumb enough to keep doing it 3 times a year. Fuck you. You go to all these tractor shows and all the other bullshit. Camping. Duluth. The North Shore. Fuck off. At least I stay home and have events. I can just kick everybody out. Fuck it. I like beer, but I really like being on this side of the grass even more. I'm sitting in a lake in Iowa all week. That sounds fucking awful. You know what I get to do? Whatever the fuck I want. Not that. Your fucking fingers and toes are getting all wrinkly pretty soon. You got water shoes on too? You lived in a swamp sounds about the same. No, I commuted through a swamp. I didn't live in a swamp. Swear I'll send you that package. Currently getting ready to head back to Texas for more work. No worries. Sounds like you got bigger problems when you can't drink beer. I mean, fuck. How are you going to remember if you can't drink beer? I mean, there'd be a serious chemical imbalance if I couldn't drink beer. I'd be dehydrated as fuck. The Minnesota version of Shrek. I don't know if I could make a candle out of my earwax. Okay, that is disturbing. Checking in. Do you have the old dumpster fire thumbs up? Hurry now. Won't argue that, Cody, just like Duluth. I mean, I didn't even know there was any lakes in Iowa. I thought it was all cornfields and inbreds. Never mind. Shed full yet, Toby? Toby says he has a space for you. There's stuff to do in Iowa. Scott says it ain't done yet. Okay, 2. I mean, fucking 3 weeks ago, you had a fucking lake in your front yard. I don't know what the fuck you're doing now. How much of the new shed space will Rick end up with? I don't need any new shed space. We drove through Iowa on Friday. It was terrible. My woman was born in Iowa, no comment. Wow. Anyway, changing the subject. Evan's from Iowa, so we can't shit talk too much. Can't be any worse than driving in Minnesota. Goddamn road construction. I think the strategic plan for MnDOT this year is to block all access routes for me to fucking all of the online auctions I want to go to. Yet to be determined, but word on the street is that Rick is inheriting another tractor to store in his shed for someone else this winter. Hey. Drove through Iowa to get a tractor. That was boring ass drive. Got 65 miles an hour in fifth gear in the slow lane with Rock Creek. With clearing Iowa and back. They will never change the interstate speed to 80. Too many deer hits. There's actual things to look at when driving through Minnesota, especially the northern half. Half the motherfuckers on there are doing 80 anyway. I mean, Jesus Christ, you come up fucking 23 half the time, it's fucking 75, 80 anyway. Speed limit 60. And I'm old, I don't like to drive that fast. 65 is just fine. Logan says, MnDOT can kiss my ass. I swear they close shit for fun. Anybody been through the roundabout at fucking south of Hinckley on the Moore exit? That is the most Pine County motherfucking thing you'd ever see in your life. Drive Interstate 90 from South Dakota to Wisconsin, and it's farm ground just like Iowa. We have 80 mile per hour interstates in Oklahoma. Almost smacked a deer on the one the other morning. Can't remember the last time I drove anything above 75 miles per hour. I know, right? We have roundabouts painted in the rainbow colors. Holy shit. 70 miles an hour scares me. I remember when I had vehicles that 70 miles an hour scared me too. Kyle wants to know if your ball joints are holding up, Toby, because his did not. Speaking of that, I should probably save these for Kyle. Never mind, that was terrible. Roundabouts around here, I'll have tire tracks going through the middle of them. Still squeaking, so it's tight enough to squeak and ain't gonna fall apart. That is not true. That fucking... Well, at least until you get gravity off the front end of that bitch. But, anyway. Not my problem. Shimmy shaking, old I will make her there. That's right. I had a skunk going home from BORK Fest in 22. Car stunk for almost a week. For at least a week. .62 can go that fast? Downhill, maybe. Back on the 6.2 topic, we came full circle. I don't know about that, but driving and walking in Vegas scares me, I bet. So going back to the we're old and drive slow discussion, when do you think I'm going to catch enough air to get the ball joints to come apart. Well, don't call me when you're fucking stuck on the railroad crossing in Carrick. I'm just saying. I believe I know the roundabout in Hinckley where Rick is talking about. There's only one. Kyle will see it up on his way up. Well, no, you're coming up fucking 35, aren't you? You're not taking 23. You might want to take off on the more exit and go 61 around. Or text me tomorrow. And I'll show you how to give you the route, take the back roads, because road construction on Friday is going to be a real motherfucker coming up here when you get to Hinckley. Because it's down to one lane and it backs up for goddamn ever. I can show you the way to go through banjo country. Holy fuck. I saw the roundabout on my way home dropping the van off. Got 5 speeds, so it helped, but top speed about 85-90 downhill, pulling a trailer with the wind pushing it. Love my 6.2 gas. It's 6.9 and 7.3 IDIs that piss me off to no end. That's absolutely true. Can't believe how many roads they're tearing up in July, for fuck's sake. I know, right? When did that become a fucking thing? I still watched the short Rick posted on the 7.3. Perfect fucking timing, too. Hindsight, it should have made more videos when we were there. IDIs are great once they're running. Just don't shut them off. Start the fucker on ether. I don't know why everybody's so against starting the fuckers on ether. I did it for fucking years. I was trying to remember what the engines you hated. I was going to refer to the old Rick video where he caught you raising a little hell about it. 36973 I look into. Possession went to scrap. Took into possession, went to scrap. Down 35 and couldn't believe the traffic jam had to have been at least 5 miles long. It was before I went to one lane. Oh yeah, they're fucking terrible. The Bean Nazi video came up in my suggested views feed the other day. No shit. That's funny. I've seen starters broken on ether diesel startups. Well, it's because they use too much fucking ether. Don't put too much fucking ether in it, you won't have that problem. So the son of a bitch wants to kick back when it fucking pops. I did for fucking ever in my dump truck. I had no problems. You're not trying to... You're just trying to give her a little fucking snort, a little whiff. You're not trying to smother her with a fucking rag and take her home. Never mind. Dave still here? That was terrible. Where's all the non-moderator weirdos tonight? Everyone here is a regular. I know, right? Tonight's been weird. I don't know if I'm not fitting the algorithm. I even tried to refire. He does this. Does this smell like chloroform? Yeah, I know, right? Start my truck on either when it's cold, just a little burst and she fires right up. Yeah, usually we got, this time of night, we're usually popping 40, 50 people in here. We'll have to go back to live streaming the old way. Richard Wilkins is in. Just bought a 450 dump truck. What you got for a powertrain? It's probably going to be awful. Cummins doesn't like ether with glow plugs. My cousin proves that. No, you disconnect the glow plugs. My 6.9, I started that bitch on ether all the time. No glow plugs. I should have probably stated that. I think I've stated that in the past, but just disconnect the fucking power wire to the glow plug relay. Don't need it. Fuck it. Justin wants to know what Cummins has glow plugs. That's fair. I gotta break the seal. Dun, dun, dun. Where that fucking place? Whatever. Squatch! Speaking of, I was just trying to figure out, I put the tire balancer in and it wasn't a complete fucking shit show. Wheel weight selection coming tomorrow. But wasn't jammed in against all the other shit. Stand by. I'm going to see what my life is. I'll be right back. I ordered my wife a fucking tiller attachment for the fucking weed eater. And that's what she's calling me about. Fucking 10 o'clock at night. I love my wife so much. Okay. Why are people calling on the live stream? I know, right? I bet it was Luke calling just to be a prick. But I could call collect. Wow. Thank you for the welcome. What? Luke wants to know where Matthew is now. Las Viva, Las Vegas. So anyway, since I was rudely interrupted by my wife wanting me to know about a rototiller at fucking almost 10 o'clock at night, balancer's installed. It's not even crammed right up against the fucking parts washer. That could be over there. How the fuck do I have more space in here to work around than I did what we did at the fucking fart garage? Can't even walk around the back side of that motherfucker. Shave your mustache, Rick. You could pass for Amish. Amish? Why would I want to be Amish? Rick's neck used to look like. Fuck off! Can't find a girlfriend too fat for that. I mean, thank you, calories. I mean, Lisa says, me too, Logan. Plus, I'm old as fuck. I tried to fix you up, Lee. That I'm a chick that was in here earlier on the other live stream. You could have cuddled with her. Swear to God, something's making noise back here. We might have to vent or something. Keep it up, motherfucker. You just keep it up. I'm back here shooting shit. 6.8 V10 and a 6-speed auto. Barf! Found a girlfriend once. Wouldn't recommend. That's funny. Just roll her over anyway. That is funny. Oh my God. If you get one, see what she knows what a wood splitter is. That's even funnier. It's hot here and the beer is pricey, otherwise it's okay. Could be worse. You could have married her. Wow! It seemed like a good idea 4 years ago. Hell, I'd still be skinny. Never mind. Luke is casting stones. And they say Trump dodged a bullet, to use Rick's words. At least it's a dry heat. Look at it. That's not even all fucked up with hammer tracks in it from... Oh, I can't get... And it's got the quick release, which is fucking mint. When we had the Ford Garage, now I have a fucking quick release. However, I do have a fucking lead on my own lineman machine. When I say it mine, because I put like 15,000 linemen through the son of a bitch. And I might be getting that son of a bitch back, so... Look at Luke, I told all those stories with full knowledge that none of you fuckers would ever forget them. That's true. .6'4", 360-pound body, looks like a skinny sumo wrestler. I wasn't associating with any names. Well, be all right if she wants to be a team player and a boss. Well, allow victims to remain nameless unless it's Randy with an I. With an I! She ain't 380. She ain't a lady. Wow. That's funny. There was a special service toolbox I was going to ask fucking Toby about, but I forgot to keep it out. So next time I figure out which one it was. Because it was tools that I recognized, but I wasn't 100% sure. And the labels are all gone, so I'll have to Google the numbers or something. Who did you hate the most at the Ford prison? You don't want to go there. I'm not going to name names. Hey, I told Alex to bring home more of those pizzas. All right. Alex, what day are you headed back? Sunday? I didn't hate Rick at all. That's all I'm saying. When am I putting Toby on the payroll? I don't think Toby's looking for a job, and I'm not looking for an employee, and trust me, he doesn't want to work for me. We had a discussion about being fucking co-owners of another business. Trust me, he doesn't want to work for me. He'd have to be in a really fucking bad place. Plus, I would know that he's in a bad place, and I'm not one to take advantage of people, but free market. I'm a fucking terrible person, I'm telling you. Brace needs to watch Justin's Farmo video. There you go, get after it. Here, pigs out there squealing like you're fighting. Fucking bastards. Logan, where'd you get KRP from? Grantsburg? I think they have a couple places over there. Just stick Toby in fixing the tractors and leave him the hell alone. I think he's doing all right. There's a difference between working with me and working for me. That is for goddamn sure. Working with me wasn't that pleasant either. Flying AVP3 is back in. Speaking of KRP, you get the HVAC transmission installed on the KRP 350 yet, or no? No. Hey, hear me out. There just so happens to be a new building with a door on each end, 2 bays, so you could move Napa Auto Care Center north. Wow. That's funny. Toby's fingers are going to be on fucking fire. Pigs are just pre-tenderizing the meat. Shannon, get the hell out of here. Can barely work with myself some days, but we come to an agreement. That's absolutely true. Open a second location. I had that offer brought to me about a year and a half ago. Somewhere in that area. Remember? At least the top kick would have fit inside, Luke. Yeah. They don't fit inside. I don't really want to work on them, but I do favors for neighbors. Even if I'm the only one getting fucked. Never mind. That's funny. Found them a couple weeks back at the local grocery store in Siren. Recognized the brand from you, so I gave it a shot. Really good pizza. One of the best frozen pizzas I've had. They're awesome. Rick could be a franchise. There's another location that's already has a hoist installed. That's a lot closer to Rick's current location than me. Well, Rick at the counter. Welcome to Napa. What the fuck do you want? Hey, I'm not the parts. As much as it may seem like it, I am not a parts seller. This is just my convenience stuff. I'm not a parts store, just a repair shop. It's even got a sign out front with a dead, rotting deer carcass laying right in front of it. True story. I do not have a oil filter for the Minneapolis Moline U. I'm just a parts collector. I'm a connoisseur. I'll put it that way. I'm not a collector because I don't keep them. I just buy them on the low and sell them on the high. When there's an incentive, well, I shouldn't say the high. I sell them for retail, but when there's incentive for me to stock them, I stock them. So, parts order? Maybe. I actually really enjoy slinging parts, especially engine parts. I have true short of temper for customer service. I love crushing people with kindness. If somebody's going to get overly angry with me for no fucking reason, I'll just kill them with kindness. Absolutely. But I can play the other game too, as well as anybody fucking knows. I can play the other side too. I can take it to whatever level we need to, but less running for things. That way, when you got that stuff in your garage, fucking right. I mean, bolts. Out of all the things that I have, the bolt selection. We're in the fucking Midwest. You're gonna break bolts. Toby can vouch that we never had fucking bolts, so it was always a shit show. Hearing the pot calling the kettle black? They'll play Rick's pole barn on the episode of Hoarders one of these days. Hey, all that's in there is tractors and cool shit. Fuck you. Those toolkits are Hoarder. He owns duplicates. You mean those ones? Yeah, fucking right I do. By cornering the market? Yeah, maybe. I was going to say that Toby was just trying to be nicer. Stop calling your fist kindness. You did have bolts. Bolt medium, large, small, yeah. Still floors me how most of the Ford rear diff tools are still in pristine condition. No, we wore ours completely out. We did so many. I mean, everything I have from 2 different dealers now that we didn't work at, though speculation says that I've stole them from the dealer that we did work at. Anyway, all of their fucking differential tools and most of their fucking internal engine tools are fucking pristine. Great score on the OTC tools. That's what I'm going for. I'll get a fucking pile of those bastards. I even got some fucking gray GM cases started down there. New hubs no longer take the bolt medium. I know, right? I didn't realize you had a duplicate Ford Special Service kits there that were all like brand new then. I may have doubled up on some things, okay? like the Ford hub vacuum tools for testing hub vacuum after I made all the videos telling people that you have to have these tools. Of course I was going to buy the next available set so the other schmuck couldn't do it. Fuck them. It's a classic Rick Bork dick move. I mean, it would have to be. What else was I supposed to do? Were they just swapping out whole rear end housing instead of doing diff work? Yes, most places were. And still do. I see the episode of Hoarders now. This is Rick Bork, and this is his pole barn full of who the fuck knows what. And roll credits. When does Big Red hit the hoist for ball joints and axle joints? I actually have those in stock. True story. Want to see? I'll show you. Most likely, a lot of techs are scared of bearing preload and contact patterns. Like how you bought one piece of the 5 total needed. I actually, between 2 different auctions, have the entire set, despite just to spite other people. But funny how that works, isn't it? Ball joints in stock. We're buying bulk oil filters now too, but just buying by the fucking case. Fuck it. Bugs have been laying off lately, but otherwise, brake pads. Yep, got them too. Calipers for the more common ones. Brake rotors, 2 shelves of them. Fucking right, let's go. Bulk oil, yes please. Luke stuff, fucking garbage. More bolt bends that don't ask me questions. They're gonna go over there someday. I'm gonna get all that shit, put in the clear plastic bins that are in the boxes out there that are gonna go in those slots over there. And then I'm gonna get rid of all those fucking filters up there. No, not all of them, most of them. And then we're gonna get there. I have a box of oil on the bulk shelf too. I know. Plus 3 pails of 8140. It's under the shelf down there. 3-pack ammo cans up there on the shelf. You did. Got any Land Rover parts? If so, I may bring my wife's hunk of shit, Land Rover Sport to you to look at. The last Land Rover I had to do work on, I had to put a fucking engine in because somebody else put the wrong fucking oil filter on it. It was the number one leading reason why I left the fucking Ford garage. That was my quitting day. That was the fucking moment that turned the corner for me, and I was like, nope. Come back from fucking vacation, they're like, hey, you gotta put an engine in this. Why have I gotta put an engine in it? Oh, because somebody else put a wrong filter on it. Why do I have to put a fucking engine in it? Because somebody else put the wrong fucking oil filter on it. Well, because you have more experience. Okay, here's how you get experience, by fucking doing it. Secondly, we called Land Rover and we can't get they sold us an engine, but they won't give us the fucking shop manual, so you're just gonna have to guess. Oh, I was fucking hot. I don't think we were going to make it to Hutchinson this year, but are going to Hastings show on Friday. Starting to sound like a Leprechaun advertisement. My mom almost got a Land Rover, so glad she didn't. My moment was the 543 valve that somebody else grenaded, but they told me I was going to take the fall for it with warranty. Will you see your parts manual guy at any of those upcoming shows? Luke wants to know. Yeah, it was funny how Toby and I got stuck taking the fucking fall and taking the fucking brunt of other people's fuck ups. Well, that was enough. I said, fuck it. In short order, I started putting shit together to do this stuff myself. And then when the fucking rating was on the wall, and I was leaving, and I was like, oh shit, we gotta scramble. Oh, hey, you want to buy this? Nope, don't want to buy it. What? Thought you were going to buy it for sure. Fucking, nope. The mic will be at Almond in a couple of weeks. Let me know if you need anything. There you go. For sure, I will be at Butterfield and LeSueur on Saturdays. Albany on Friday. I'm still working on out the rest of my schedule. Yeah, me too. Not going to any of them. It's easy. Done. How does it work when you take the fall? Does it leave a mark on your record or what? What happens? No, I don't think anybody had a record of anything. It's just you're going to have to be the guy that, yeah, I did this. I fucking... So they just blamed you and moved on, essentially. So I learned from Rick is not to work for a Ford dealership or buy a Ford vehicle made past 2000. That's not what I'm saying. Every place you work is going to be different. I don't give a fuck. Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, they all have their fucking problems, and management is the first fucking problem. Management is the first fucking problem with most of those places. I'm not saying all of them. Some of them have great management. Still looking. but when even as small as Seabalds was, you get 7 fucking people there, and you get everybody that would do this. No fucking... Okay, the wrong oil... I'm fucking on vacation. The wrong fucking oil filter got put on this vehicle and was like, you got to put an engine in this. And then we're going to have a meeting about how we have to have a fucking... we got to be more cautious about this, and we got to make sure that we're doing things right, because this is going to cost like fucking $12,000 or whatever the fuck it was. And we just got to make sure we're dotting our I's and crossing our T's and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, so what's the chain of responsibility then? If we gotta dot our I's and cross our T's, we have to fucking have a chain of responsibility, right? So is it the tech's fault because he went and got his own oil filter and put the fucking oil filter on, or did he get it from the parts guy? Did the parts guy give him the wrong fucking oil filter to put on the fucking vehicle? And if so, what chain of command? And when it gets to the top, who's going to be held responsible and who's going to be punished for it? And then I was like, okay. You know who's going to get punished for it? Me, because I got to put the goddamn engine in it, and I don't have any fucking shop manuals to know how to torque any fucking thing. You're going to have to be the one that worked directly with the warranty and the inspector if they sent one, especially lying to them as saying that I was the one that was working on it because I was certified. Difference is that when it breaks, which design is easiest and most cost-effective fix? Management is a problem no matter if it's the shop or the government. See, for me, I have to. I can't be like, well, I'm one-man band. It's all the pressure, all the time. There's some days, yeah, it sucks. Shit goes bad. You get a bad part out of the box. Something happens. You're going to have to eat some shit. Have a conversation with your customer. 99% of the time, they're like, oh, just have a conversation. I like how Rick still gets just pissed about that job now that he did 2.5 years ago. It's fucking, I think it's been more than that. Well, Huh? 2.5, 3, whatever it's been. Yeah, whatever. But that was kind of my fucking. It was the. That was the way I was never gonna do shit. You know? Fuck it. If I fuck up, I fuck up. They have a lifetime warranty, so when they shit the bed, I just have Rick replace them. What's that? What has a lifetime warranty? Just saw a 2.7 tear down the other day. Who thought it was a good idea to make the oil pump belt driven? All of the manufacturers. It's not just the 2.7s, buddy. I wasn't going to mention this, but I interview for a retirement job at the big box store. They got excited because I'm forklift certified with 25 years experience. Oh. At least you won't see me there. Dirty Max axles, CV axles. Yeah, you can drive up. Put all fucking, as long as the lug nuts will make it. That's terrible. I think only the parts lifetime warranty. The labor's only a 3-year. I think. I'd have to look back. You put the fuckers in anyway. The time Francisco's Ranger had a Pat's warranty on it, on an aftermarket ball joint. We put in for them, and we ended up having to eat it because we didn't keep our paper copy. But I couldn't find the paper copy. That's why I do everything on Google Docs. Also, the 3.0 Dirty Max has the belt for the oil pump. Still can't explain that. I drove all week before I came up. Well, you drove all week, but you weren't going to drive it much further. It was a good goddamn thing you didn't have to go to Toby's. Because you were about not to. you... So you'd have just put genuine Ford parts in it to begin with. You would have had to find paperwork. That's absolutely fucking true. Because I'm sure it ended up being a fucking, we backdoored this motherfucker. Like fucking brake parts. Get them from fucking U.S. Auto Force for nothing. And then they get all pissed off because you don't write down the fucking Ford part number. Their Francisco family is really fucking bad about supply their own parts. Yep. That's absolutely true. I only allow people to supply their own parts when Napa can't get them. There are certain specific things that Napa can't get. We'll just make it the customer's problem. You get the part, I'll put it in. We will document accordingly. Then we're done. Here goes Batty, just calls Beth, 100%. Truck is all mechanical. Still a POS, though. 620K. Made worse with a turbo. Are okay. I mean, I don't know what anything I would call anything on a 6.2 okay. On a 6.2 fucking diesel. Barf. Kyle, you go buy that hoist on Marketplace or no? Fuck's sake. How's your truck with the reman starters and alternators from Napa? How's your luck? I've had little to no issues other than the Ford 500 type alternators. There's a reman issue with those. But just buy a brand new one and it'll be fine. It was a known issue with Ford remans too. I don't know what the fuck happens, but they overcharge cook batteries. Now that you're in Napa Auto Care Center, can you explain to me how the magical PCM reburn guy on the radio talks about how fixes the 543 valve oil pressure death rattle? Yeah, no shit. Well, you buy the kit that parts and labor costs $2,200 and you throw that son of a bitch in there. But I remember that fucking deal on the radio where they had him on fucking, was it 94.9 or whatever the fuck it is? On Wednesdays. Do you still listen to that? Come on. Just reburn the PCM to fix the Gen 2 3.5 EcoBoost rattle. I can't explain a lot of shit that other Napas do and other shops do, and just because I'm on the fucking program and taking advantage of all of it doesn't mean that I'm in agreement with how other shops operate. I don't agree with a lot of places, I'll say that. Software flashes to fix mechanical issues. Oh yeah. Ford tried real fucking hard to fix a lot of shit with a lot of mechanical issues with reburns. We did reburns for reburns. Recalls on recalls. KQ still has the same guy on every Tuesday morning at 8:40 if you're looking for entertainment. I don't fucking understand. I've had plenty of people, viewers included, that'll call me and ask me for a fucking tech assist. Let's call it a tech assist. The shit that they spout on the fucking radio, I have no fucking idea where they make the shit up from. Like, zero fucking idea. It's unbelievable. Shannon's out. Shannon, I appreciate you, bud. Our spare van at the shop is a Transit 350 with an eco shit in it. I drove it for 2 weeks, waiting for my truck to be fixed. I thought the engine was going to shit out. It rattled so bad cold. That one F-150 reburn that you had to do a test drive right after, and then unreburn it if it fucked up how the transmission shifted. Yeah. And it was literally 50-50. Like, you had no fucking idea if it didn't. No. Take it for a test drive, and if it does, then take the reburn back out. Nope, didn't work. Can't. That's good. It's good. It's fine. Fuck's sake. Boy, it's good to be self-employed. I'm outside of most of the warranty bullshit. Most of it. Not enough of it. I still see plenty of fucking vehicles that are under warranty. Because people are just so fucking fed up with how they're being treated and the results. But Thing I could never figure out is why they just had us give it back to the customer if we had to reburn it like nothing ever happened. I know, right? Because if there was that the reburn for the I think it was for the sudden downshift, right? If I'm not wrong. Brace, I appreciate you, buddy. That was the sudden downshift. So you throw the fucking reburn in, and if it works, fine. If it doesn't work, then just give it back to them. And I don't know if there was ever a fucking follow up on that. So the ones that didn't get, they got reburned and unreburned. What happened? What the fuck happened? I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck happened. Luke says there was a follow-up. No shit. The transmission? God damn. I don't miss any of that shit. Why? So I just did fucking rear brakes on an 18 F-150 with the electric rear parking brake today. Why is it I can take my Max scan tool, put that motherfucker into brake maintenance mode, and shut the key off, do whatever I need to do for when I'm doing an AC service and everything else in between. And it'll stay in maintenance mode the whole fucking time. The Ford scan tool, if that motherfucker wasn't on, battery wasn't tended, and you weren't keeping the fucking screen alive, that bitch would fucking go into sleep mode and run the fucking caliper pistons right out and dump them on the fucking hoist. How the fuck is that a deal when fucking Mac figured it out? The newest recall on that is a new molded lead frame, new output speed sensor, and another new flash for the PCM. I know a guy who spit the pistons out on the hoist on in an F-150. Shit happens. Literally, when I was doing those at the Ford garage, you had to fucking hurry your ass up. Get everything ready, whip the caliper off, rip the bracket off, rotor, clean the hub, put the rotor back on, clean the fucking caliper bracket, and we didn't have a fucking sandblaster, so it took for goddamn ever, but slam that bitch back on, cycle it through, and then go to the other side. Otherwise, you'd fucking get Brett Page's F-150 10-speed out of trans had that bearing noise. You had 100% gut the housing to change that bearing out, and you couldn't tell by spinning it if it was bad or not. That job took a lot of faith to get through. I know it. You shouldn't need a computer/scan tool to do brake work. I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's reality. I mean, you shouldn't need a fucking scan tool to change the light bulb either, but that's reality. He's now not allowed to touch carbide burrs, pickle forks, or electric parking brake services. Fair. I dumped both pistons right the fuck out. Yeah. I remember when I hear him shut the key off. It's like ding, ding. This is fucking door chime, and I hear blunk, blunk. I was like, "What'd you do?" He's like, "Fuck!" I get that's where we are, but until consumers push back, that this is what we get. The problem is consumers don't care. Consumers just pay the bill. And most shops don't care, right? Because they're just making more money because of it. Or they're not working on it. Some of them are trying. There's middle ground there where some of them are trying, not succeeding very well, but I'm not touching the pickle fork. That's the problem. It's how the pickle fork touched me. I just used that today. Here it is. It was fucking this one, too. This is the pickle fork. Because he even ground the end down because it was flared. Which is probably what didn't fuck him up. Because the end was all fucking mushroomed to hell. Had it still been... yeah. It's the one. It's even got a little going on. Most customers don't even know these things are a thing. That's right. Pickle fork didn't like the way you assaulted it with a hammer, and it was just in self-defense. I still don't know how you aim down the motherfucker and hit it with a damn hammer. Like, your body mechanics don't even fucking... I'm clearly never fucking... you didn't play t-ball, baseball, fucking nothing? I gotta go, my face suddenly started hurting. Consumers will care less and less. Techs are joining and the industry shops are dropping like flies. That's absolutely true. Cody, get the fuck out of here, you quitter. I'm having one more after this. I'm trying to think about this. If we're doing forensics on this motherfucker, how are we? How do you fucking... trying to set this up so it even looks right. If I'm eyeballing this motherfucker, how do I look at this and then hit the goddamn... I don't know how the hell you hit the son of a bitch. You have fucking double jointed shoulders or what the fuck is going on there? I was telling Cody I'm on 100% cat diesel power here in Japan. Nice. When no one can fix their shit or it's a 6-month wait time, customers will start asking why. They ask why, just tell them because shit's always broken and it's always backed up. Tell somebody else to do better. So the industry pays according to the skill in the job, tools, investment that is required to actually perform. In those positions, the trend will continue. I had a customer today. New customer. That, because still getting those. On a way too frequent basis. They walk in here, pay their bill, they're like, wow, how much does all of this cost? And I was like, yeah, I don't even want to know. I was like, I don't think about it. Biggest problem with the auto industry is the money all goes up to the dealer and corporate, not the employees. Until you get to an independent state, and then even at an independent state, when you're working for somebody, all of my money goes up to fucking reinvestment. But who wants to make payments on a new vehicle that they can't drive, just like when the Bronco was new and you couldn't get engines? You guys couldn't get engines. That's the problem, though, is it's... You get people making fucking... buying used vehicles and get the same shit. Buy a used vehicle, drive it for a month, the engine shits the bed. So I'm making payments on it. Been waiting for an engine for fucking 4 months. Been there, done that. I mean, I don't know what there's. For my opinion, I don't know what the solution is. I can only work so many hours in the day, and I probably work too many of them for other fucking people and not myself. But whatever. But I don't entirely know what the fucking how we fix it. I just fix cars. That's it. Fuck it. I'm not here to fix the industry. It's not my problem. Do you know why all these places are closing and having sales? Skilled labor. Well, there's the two biggest ones are guys are aging out, owners are aging out, and there's nobody wants to like pick up buy a shop. And then the other side of it's skilled labor. So I know a guy with a Ranger that's been waiting on an engine to get changed since October. It's fair. By the time I was pissed enough to go to BNSF, I realized that for what I had to know and be able to do in the old job, it was worth more to someone else doing something else. It's just reality, that's right. Forcing out dealers and shops by big names. Chad still hasn't changed oil either, Luke. That's funny. Did all your customers think you're quitting your job doing BORK Fest this year? No. You mean during BORK Fest this year? I got a bunch of customers that are coming to BORK Fest. Happened to the Ford dealership in my hometown. It was a small, Asco, and a big dealer said, and Big Ford said, build a 370,000 square foot dealership with a 30 maintenance bays, or we'll pull your dealership. And that's a reality for a lot of places, and there's some that aren't you aren't exempt from that. They built it and went broke. You get your ass tied to something that you can't get out from under. You're paying dues and you're dependent on that. You're fucked. That's the shitty reality of it, is you get too tied to something. I mean, it's kind of like a big farm guy I saw on YouTube saying that he's been buying all the small farms, and the next sentence bitches about there's no farm kids out here anymore. Yeah. They did a 10 base max and had to pay overhead without the work to support it. And that's the real motherfucker, because, when you're forced. I'm not forced to shit by being a Napa Auto Care Center. I do whatever the fuck I want. I got incentives on the back end, but I got no contractual fucking obligations other than paying my yearly due. And I more than make up my yearly due in a month. So the other 11 months are fucking just money. I got no contractual obligations to fucking stay in the program, or they can't force me to do this or force me to do that. And I made sure of that very clearly. Where you get into some of these franchises and you get into that shit, you're stuck. Or they cut your head off to get out. So Exactly. And it's the problem. And like to go back to Kyle's point, where these places are closing, they're aging out. They have lack of fucking skilled labor. And then you got places like fucking Midas and whatever else when you're getting, especially going toward the metro. They don't give a fuck about the rest of this stuff. They don't care about anything major mechanical. They don't do shit. But they're going to sell you brakes and shocks and fucking, tune-up parts and whatever else right up until you have a major failure. And then they're going to be like, can't help you. Sorry. They'll sell you spark plugs and brake pads until you blow a head gasket. And then they're like, nah, bruh. See ya. Fuck out of here. But at the same time, that's why I'm not expanding. Not ever. I'm a motherfucker to work for anyway, but there's no skilled labor to have. Otherwise, the other shops would have it already. 100% guarantee you that. There's no flood of skilled labor in the market to have. These other shops would be gobbling it up, trying to fucking stay in the market and stay busy. Because a lot of places are having a problem staying busy. And this summer, at least around here, after fucking last year's drought, last winter's lack of snow, I don't know if people have just said, fuck it, we can find other places to have a good time, but everybody I've talked to said everything's off like 30% this year for the summer. And now we're at the end of fucking July. So there's not a lot of recovering unless you get into a really good fucking winter and hopefully you get the snowmobile traffic. But summer is usually fucking fishing, camping, all that other stuff. So if you're off 30%, and last winter was fucking upside down in the fucking red for most people, it's going to be a bad deal. They aren't busy because they charge too much for shit work and cheap parts then don't stand behind it. That's true too. Madison, Michigan does engines and transmissions and axles too. If Jasper makes it, they install it. Oh my god. Well, there's your fucking problem. I wouldn't put a Jasper engine in for fucking somebody I didn't like. Okay, this is my last beer. I'm gonna fuck out of here. Gordon's in. Gordon, what's happening, buddy? I still remember the Explorer with the aftermarket warranty that refused to cover his failed head gasket repair, but if he would have drove it until it blew, they would have covered it. Yeah, it was a failed head gasket, not a blown engine. We don't cover gasket failures. I went in and installed a Jasper engine for... Oh, we did. Toby remembers the Jasper engine days. I've also noticed how there's basically nothing going on around here. 4th of July was the quietest I've ever heard in 20 years. It's a bad fucking deal. I mean, and it just is. I am, and I'm not fucking I'm not exempt from it. Because it'll get here. I mean, that's absolutely true. I got to work to get me through for a while, and it doesn't seem like it's slowing down. But you just can't stay on pace. Something's got to fucking give around here, or we're gonna get in a real fucking. Just the local economy is gonna get a real bad fucking place in a hurry. I've cobbled together some engines before, but the new Jasper engines that I've been inside have some of the most hack work I've ever seen. 2 head gaskets. That was the number fucking one for me. Is 1 carbon gasket and 1 MLS gasket and a fucking 2.4 was the best I've ever fucking seen. We didn't even try to fucking hide it either. Just fuck it. I'm like, you go past, I don't get out a lot, but I like to go up to Duquette and buy my lunch meat and cheese and shit up there, and go to the bank in Carrick and give them a little fucking business. I mean, I'm not fucking spending money in there, but I'm doing my banking in there or whatever on a regular. But fuck, you go to Duquette, shit on the weekend. You go on a Friday afternoon, there used to be fucking trucks and trailers and shit everywhere, and ATVs, dirt bikes, fucking all over the place. Nothing. You might have a handful, but people are, inflation's biggest problem. People are either broke or over their head. Yeah, I know it. I mean, it's a bad fucking, something has to fucking give. I mean, and that's overhead costs for some of these shops are killing them too, because I have a set of 350 heads that had 3 different valve stem sizes, a 1-cylinder head, mismatched castings, and a short block was 2 pistons that were 80 over, and the rest were 60. Fuck. I don't talk politics here, but I'll say I personally spoke to people on both sides of the aisle that aren't doing or buying fucking anything until they see how the next election goes. Well, I'm not going to say I'm in the same boat. I'm not making any major purchases. I mean, well, never mind. I don't stay off the fucking online auctions, but it's not something I can't pay cash for, so. But I'm not going to finance anything or build a fucking house until I see how this shit shakes out, but I agree. This is not the platform that I'm going to even talk about that shit on. Maybe I should start a different one. But tell people how shit really is. Because the writing's on the fucking wall. I can tell everybody how this is going, but nobody's actually talking about it. It's fucking... What did he say? What did JJ say? Don't see how things have gone this long. I know it, right? Matthew Cordwell said, Matthew, what's happening, man? I'm getting itchy throttle whiskey thumb. Appreciate you. I got... Let's see how things play out in November. That's what I'm doing. He said he got a Prius. How can he make it go faster? I don't know. There's mountains there's mountains out west. Throw her in neutral and pray for the best. Why would you want to make a Prius go faster? We're going to get back into the fucking... I have the Honda 350D, but she needs head gaskets. Right now I'm just adding oil to keep her running. There you go. I mean, I'll make... Toby, if he's still here, because it'd be way later than I've ever seen him stay here. But these are the times where I thrive. And it's not like I'm trying to take advantage of things or people, but situations dictate that, like all these shops closing and all that shit, they're not closing because of me. However, I'm going to be there to buy up the stuff that they got selling so I can add on to the shit that I got. So I'm just, if a guy's in the position to be able to take advantage of that situation, I ain't gonna fucking shit on anybody for it, but Justin, I appreciate you, man. If shit crashes, It was like when shit got tight for people in fucking 08, 09, and everybody was selling fucking guns and this and that and trying to fucking. I'll buy them, but I'm paying you pennies on the dollar so you can pay for gas or groceries or whatever the fuck it was. You know? What Rick is saying is strike while the iron's hot. Yeah, I didn't heat the motherfucker up. I'm gonna strike while I can, you know? I got. I'll build this motherfucker out of taking advantage of situations. Not people, situations. How much is a gun worth after I'm offended today and I want to still sell it tomorrow? About half of what I offered you yesterday. If we do that for a couple of days, you're going to get really fucked on the deal, but still got cash. I figured if shit crashes, my money won't be worth anything anyway, so I turned it into a new building. Well, it still had some spending power left in it. There you go. Like I've said, and you've said yourself, Toby, people's vehicles are still going to break. They still need to go to work. They still need to pay their bills. They're still going to go with the most reasonable and economical way they can do that. And right now, I'll tell you that I'm not a guy. But, and I'm continuing. I'm still on the side where I can still spend the money to get myself to advance this. I got two key pieces that I really want to get a hold of. One that I put 15,000 fucking alignments through, so if I can get a hold of that motherfucker, I know everything about that fucking machine. I can run it like with my fucking eyes closed, sitting on a stool for months. Literally. So, tell you that the Audi 8AV8 that needs timing chains had an active guy to reach out and touch it? No, did he get like fucking hit by lightning or flooded or fucking ran the fuck over or what happened? Was it light on fire? It should light on fire. Lightning. Nice. I like that. But where the fuck are you going to put it? I mean, I didn't think I had room for a balancer, but it fucking, look at it. It actually fits nicely there. That is not that bad. So I'll figure it the fuck out. I mean, it's like, we're only like 12 pounds of shit into a 5-pound bag at this point. I mean, it's not that bad. We'll figure it. Fuck it. I'm mostly sure. Not entirely sure, but I'm mostly sure. I got a plan. The pound is really strong against the dollar at the moment. I got $1.29 for a euro. God damn it. That dude got so lucky. I mean, me too. Because when I was doing estimates, I didn't really want to do that shit. I got enough fucking work. Still got people hauling me shit from out of state. You're really the lucky one, I know it. Fuck that noise. I've done the lightning struck fucking vehicles before too. Rick said he's not going to expand, so he might just cut the roof off the shop and extend the walls up so he can fit more shelves on the walls. Hey, wouldn't be the first time I raised the fucking ceiling. I mean, how are the farm projects going, Rick? So I needed to fix the goddamn electric fence today. I can't find my fucking electric fencing bucket. I have no fucking idea where it went. So I'm gonna go to the damn feed store tomorrow and buy a whole bunch of shit. But Ricky's in. How's everyone tonight? Sorry for joining late so late. Got the call that my grandmother passed away a couple hours ago. I'm sorry, Ricky. Sorry to hear that, buddy. $165 for a buck. I don't even know what that means. I looked in the pole barn. I don't know where the hell it is. I'll go to the feed store. Speaking of that. So, I bought I bought a box of chain to fix the baler. Then I bought another box of chain so I'd have on hand. Then I found my other box of chain. How the fuck? I couldn't find my other box of chain there. I have no fucking idea. Maybe there was an engine in front of it or something. I have no idea. Hello from Costa Rica. I see some wheel balance machine. Balancer, tire machine. Slowly but surely, I'm gonna have it all. I don't think we ever had Costa Rica in here before. It's gotta be really shitty in Costa Rica right now if you're on a Rick BORK live stream from Minnesota. God damn, I'm just saying. We got a lot of people in here. I mean, Hayden's here from... Well, I'm out and gotta get tomorrow's video in the pipe while I still have time to get it uploaded by tomorrow. Squatch, I appreciate you. Get the fuck out of here. As soon as BORK Fest is over, we'll be up to your place to cut hay. Pretty much got everything wrapped up around here except for Bruno and Carrick, so... On it. Nice place to work on cars. That's what I try to do. Feller might fucking hit shit with a hammer for a living. Once in a while. Time or two. Will you do a live stream this year at BORK Fest? I will try. I'm not guaranteeing anything. It depends on how busy I get. But I'll try to grab the phone and walk around. And I know a lot of people are going to be out. So how many people are here, see what's really going on. So really not late. Yeah, we didn't have a lot of trolls. We didn't have a lot of new people. But it's all right. We'll make it work. I'm okay for a light night. When are you ever busy at BORK Fest? I know. What kind of engines do you work on? I'm primarily automotive. I don't do fuck all for small engines. There's other people that do that shit. I do automotive repair. For good customers, I'll do other shit, but otherwise, I don't do weird shit. I got a lot of tractors and fucking machinery and all that other shit that I don't work on for me, so why the hell would I work on them for somebody else? But how about a horse trainer that I want to turn into a knight's helmet? We're not going to talk about that, Luke. But it does look pretty good at the fucking shows. And I have had a couple other inquiries. I haven't taken any of them, though. Except the one that's already here. Luke says no. Hey, you're going to have a fucking discussion with my wife. You should probably text her right now or when we get off the live stream. She says this is the last BORK Fest, so she's cutting you off. So, I'll slap the shit out of you. Lacey, thanks for sharing. $10 million rivets. It was just short of 4,000. But 3,800-ish, right around there. Let's think about that. I had fucking 40 hours into riveting that motherfucker, roughly. So. Luke says that's okay? Okay. She was threatening, but she's not in a very good, she wasn't in a very good mood that night. So she's in a better mood now. So. See you later, guys. I'm off to the shithole called London today. Oh, fuck's sake. London seems a lot like Minneapolis. Jacob's in. Hayden, have a good day, my friend. I gotta fucking swallow a beer and I'm getting the fuck out of here too. See, one swallow. All right, guys, I gotta go. Appreciate y'all, and maybe we'll catch you on a BORK Fest live stream. Maybe. No guarantees.